What's up, everybody? You thought we forgot about you? Guess what? There's no way on earth we could have done that. We just had a riveting Mirage, and now we will turn the page to look over into what is the next map of Overpass right here. Movistar Riders faltering an 11-4 lead at half. Actually 11-1 at one point.
And actually it's Inferno.
And it's actually Inferno. So everything that I've said is about 50% true. And, yeah, Overpass definitely got my best of threes confused here. Nonetheless, pistol round underway, so we'll stop the jibber-jabber and get right into it.
Look at that. Soaker fragging away with 9 HP. Just continuously going for the challenge this way as well. 2v4. We've seen plenty of those being lost today.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
That might be the start of it. Soaker goes down. It's kind of trapped in mid, so fair enough. Does mean that HellRaisers just get the bomb. Ooh. All right, Mopos. So tagged up a little bit. Has to, well, put down the Molotov. Still hasn't gotten out of dodge, but he's going to take Oscar down before he leaves.
Yeah, and right off the bat, you can just kind of sense the Movistar Riders feel a little bit more comfortable here after, you know, what the pressures are of winning the first map. You go through the motions of an overtime or two, and then it just doesn't go your way. Start with a fresh slate. Think about what happened in the last map later. You can't do that right now.
Yeah, it's not going to do you any good.
No, it's not. A good bomb plant here would do some good for Lowell and HellRaisers. It looks like he's going to try to do that. Never mind. He had the plant. Now he's just going to let them kind of rotate. He's going to stick it this time, I feel. So he does get the plant out of it. Can he get a headshot on top? 3 retake here from CT. Finds one, pops him. Does significant damage to Alex. Can he grab the third and make it all very much a reality here? Somehow, some way, it almost happened. You see the teabag maneuver right there. Don't want to negate the fact, though, that it is the Movistar Riders that will pick up this round. Really close, though. And just as I was talking about comfort levels.
Yours rose. Definitely so. Movistar Riders getting a little bit too close for comfort with that pistol round, but they do win it nonetheless. I will say we did see them have a bit of a significant lead over on Mirage, the first map that we had, and that didn't quite pan out in the end. Well, on we go to the second round, and substantial purchase on the side of Lowell. He's picked up an AK and armor. Not everyone has opted to buy in here. Angel and Issa having some restraints. Well, actually, it goes for more of them as well. Oscar has equipped himself with head Kev. Nuki with light. So we'll see. Nate takes out Angel, one of the guys who didn't have Kevlar, to give Movistar Riders the man advantage of the second round. So pretty passive positions. We haven't seen Lowell been thrust into any sort of positions to find the opening frag, but he is hanging around in Boiler. Be able to find something. But first, HellRaisers want to gather up a little bit. Seems like A is going to be the target for now.
Just want to take this time to tell everyone in Twitch chat and everyone still with us that you are all breathtaking. All of you are breathtaking.
Shout out Keanu Reeves.
How about Keanu Reeves, Neo himself, the original Neo? Actually, I have to look into that. I'm sure he was the original Neo. Regardless, here comes the skirmish onto the A site. Tit for tat, it leaves us down to a 2v2. The bomb is going to get planted there. Oscar and Nookie have to defend it.
Better weaponry on the side of HellRaisers now. SMGs might be in a bit of an issue for Nookie, though. Low HP. They haven't gotten off the site as well. That might make it a little bit harder. There you go. Crossfire works out. Oscar's position is known, but he's got 100 HP.
Oof.
And just about enough bullets. That's HellRaisers bringing it right back. No more 11-1 run for you. Movistar. HellRaisers don't want to start off in the same shaky manner as they did on Mirage.
No, they do not. 11-4 is not the ideal start on a half of any map for any team.
Ever.
There's been a lot of them here, though. We've been gifted quite a few 11-4s that have went into overtime, to include last map, to include the map with Liquid on Nuke. And who knows what the cards hold for us here as we dive into Inferno, the second map of the series. Albeit the pick of Movistar Riders. So HellRaisers winning their map pick of Mirage in overtime. And now we get to change the slate just a little bit. Smokes, flashes coming out here. I'm going to try to flood out onto the site. They do have some AKs, so that does help things immensely. Think about what you're up against. And that is because to the victors go the spoils.
Bomb down. Everything pretty much under control for HellRaisers. Only dropped Lowell in this game so far. And Movistar Riders seemingly content with holding on to some utility, light Kevlar, and a couple of pistols. Hoping probably that HellRaisers are going to come chasing. Would be very surprised to see that happen.
The GG.Bet Cologne Invitational group stage. This is a best-of-3 elimination game. Pending the outcome of this map, Movistar Riders could be out. HellRaisers having won that first, so...
That's very true.
No Halo Runner 13. No Lysander _ you're breathtaking. So let's get it on. Maybe, just maybe, not this round, though, because no money for Movistar Riders. Looks to be another slow one. So, Halvor, tell me about something. You can pick topic of your choice.
Life in general?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're at that moment.
You wanted to talk about hotel air conditioning?
Yeah, we could talk about that. I feel like there's some air conditioners that you actually
just die from?
Just get sick from right away. And I don't know if that's because there's maybe mold in it. I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know. I had one in London last weekend that, I don't know. Only way I could turn it off is if I remove the card that just takes out power.
All the power?
Yep. It's not ideal.
No, that sounds awful.
And it would just like blow hot air into the room the entire time, and I ended up getting my throat absolutely ravaged because of it.
And that was because of the hot air, of course, right?
Yeah, no.
Hey, man.
Just making sure.
Your thing, man. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, man. I really just enjoy abusing myself with air conditioners.
As long as you're having a good time, my friend.
No, that was not ideal. Luckily here, I'm happy to report that the hotel we have in Kiev, working air conditions, the panel on the wall actually does turn it on and off.
Which is a start.
Yeah, it didn't do that in London.
I feel like in a lot of hotels that I've stayed in over the course of the few years I've been doing this is kind of hit or miss that even the unit on the wall does something overall at all.
Yeah, it's just like a ruse. Might as well have been like a sticker. I don't know, from maybe that's what they do actually. It's just like
it's
an interactive sticker.
It's a big fake.
Yeah. They put up like I guess they couple it up with power just to like didn't connect the cords, I guess, to the actual air condition.
To the controller part.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's not fun. Knowing you're going to bed and you're going to wake up sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost breathtaking, right? So.
Really liking that word, aren't you?
Quite literally breathtaking in not a good way.
Yeah. And things that are not that great. The initial buy from Movistar Riders.
Yeah.
MP9. I guess Mopus has become a bit of a connoisseur of that weapon throughout this series so far. But the FAMAS and MP, well, obviously, FAMAS and UMP, it's not exactly what you need, but they seem to be favoring seem to be favoring utility more so than weaponry for the time being. Let's see how that pans out. HellRaisers are still just being very careful and very methodical about their approach, not rushing into anything. G2 on their end earlier on today on Inferno, they really kept the tempo up. Russian left and right versus Force. Here we go. The AX comes in. Deaths and Stoker are going to be able to combine on Issa. Follow-up as well.
Kill from Soaker, but right now baiting Mixwell into a really good line of fire. That's going to prove to be a really good play out overall. Alex getting 2 for himself, so he was relatively quiet over there on Mirage, so perhaps there's a little bit of a redemption story for him.
Definitely. So we saw what he could do versus G2, leading in the charges there in terms of fragging. So expect him to have a bounce-back game. And if he does, if he combines his powers with Mixwell, as we saw in Mirage, that could potentially power them through to a third map.
Yes, sir.
Now we get to see, though, a proper buy on buy. Utility all across the board. It's going to be an aggressive stance initially for Movistar Riders towards Banana, because they had 3 players up there. Late double nade up Banana, actually, from HellRaisers to see if they could catch anyone playing half wall. Not to be the case.
At all.
Instead, it seems like mid is going to be contention point once more.
That will be the fight. It will be Mixwell. It has to back off just a little bit. He's taking a lot of damage here. With the AK over there towards the arch side, it's going to be a flood of HellRaisers coming out onto the top middle. Just holding on to everything. As it stands, the Soaker has the crossfire. He knows that top mid's clear. Even if that smoke is over there towards the arch. They wanted to pressure it. They wanted to really try their luck there in middle, and so far it's just been an even trade. Issa and Soaker out. Meanwhile, Nookie, having been able to wrap all the way around to the arch side, he's not alone at all. It's going to be Mixwell that finds himself in the arch, and it's just one smoke away from being able to push out and find a kill, except for Oscar beats him to it. And there you have it.
He's going to wrap around the site. Oh, Angel. Somehow not aware of the fact that Death's there, which is impressive.
Ironic, at least.
Death waiting around the corner.
Yeah.
I kind of figured Angel would be aware of it the second he kills Oscar, but miscommunication could be a thing, I suppose, when you have people from 5 different nations.
Yeah, I suppose that could pose a problem.
In any case, it does end with Movistar picking up their 3rd round. They are playing on the CT side, so you would expect them to, well, on their own map pick, have pretty efficient one, at least winning it out. We'll see, though. Mixwell waiting in mid for that eventual flash that never comes. Yet again, though, it is a bomb plant. Or bomb plant leading to another buy for HellRaisers.
Yep. AWP is out now. So Mixwell and Oscar wielding them. And we're holding on here at the ends of the earth. Earth.
Earth.
E-A-R-F. Earth. And the earth being gained right now would be that of HellRaisers, who want to solidify their map control. Got up to Logs and Banana, and they're just breaking through to top mid. Using some utility there to clear out those spots, and they're going to be able to push through. Coming online here, Mixwell taking down Angel on the B site, or at least on Banana. So that foothold's gone. Now they're going to have to allocate everything over there to the B, or excuse me, the A side. Ooh, real big whiff from Alex.
Doubled up here in pit. Could prove to be pretty successful. We'll see. Smoke or flash goes out, so they know at least somebody's down there. Soaker just going to try to sell this as well as possible. And kind of works out.
Wow.
I have to say, between the two of them, mopping it all up, HellRaisers getting stopped in their tracks. 4th round for Movistar.
Invite you all to head over to csgo.net and use code Cologne, C-O-L-O-G-N-E, not K-O-L-N. Don't get it confused. C-O-L-O-G-N-E.
Got the reference point at the top of the screen as well.
Really can't mess it up, but you can get 30% top-up bonus or something like that.
Yep.
And some cool skins, an official partner of the GG.Bet Cologne Invitational, csgo.net.
Definitely make sure to do that. As we see HellRaisers on an eco. Or a bit of a semi-buy, I guess. Invested a little bit. Pop out of apps. Soaker initially not too affected by it. That's gonna abide his time. Wow. Does so really well. Finds 3 before Issa shuts him down. Bomb's been dropped in pit. The second he goes for that, Alex peers through the smoke. Efficient. And again, making sure not more than 3 people die on the side of CTs. able to build up some more economy. As you can see, 15,600 in the bank for the CTs. And while I say that, actually, 5,000 is swiftly removed, so I'm sitting on 10K bank. Not too bad either, especially compared to HellRaisers. They've scraped together whatever they can, not a whole lot of utility. Again, Mixwell patiently waiting for somebody to flash top mid. Doesn't happen. Instead, it's going to be through second mid where HellRaisers decide to move up.
Oscar finding a kill, but taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Trade coming through. It's going to be Mixwell, rein him in with the op. Shotgun at that. Issa with 2. Trying to keep him honest.
Oh, Lowell does so too. Deaths goes down. And even though Oscar will be found at the bottom of Banana, that's going to obviously give away where Alex is rotating in from. HellRaisers pretty nicely set up, had all the time in the world to find proper after-plant positions. You would expect them to have pretty decent control of this. Time starting to run down low as well. So if Alex wants to go for this, he needs to make a move, but more than likely he's going to try to save and hold on to that Auburn. Not even that's going to be possible as it disappears out. Solid job from HellRaisers. Quick tempo, catching Movistar Riders off guard. Issa with some excellent trades up in top mid. Just creating a pathway safely to the bomb site. And they bring it back. Pretty closely contested game now. They put a stop to the Movistar run of 4.
Just want to remind everyone that you can actually head over to Amazon Prime and order 8 pounds bulk of Lucky Charms marshmallows without the rest of the cereal. So keep that in mind. If you really
is that a real thing?
If you have hit rock bottom, head over to Amazon and buy an 8-pound bulk bag of marshmallows for $44.
Dear Lord. Why is that a thing?
You need 8 pounds of it. Lull yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Movistar Riders holding it on here into the A-bomb site with ease. Just Oscar and Lowell. And they've got a tall task ahead of them. Big order. Is the chef in the kitchen? We don't know. Lopez in the middle, though.
Oscar gets removed. Lowell left, and clean sweep for the Spanish lads. Spanish conquistadors.
There you go. That's the one.
Got there in the end. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Bringing it right back, and then obviously putting the hurt to HellRaisers. Not a lot of money to be spotted on their side. So we get into a pause. One of the teams needs to talk things over, as Trace is showing me how ridiculously many options there are for just
40-pound case of dehydrated marshmallows.
What is that?
$162. 40 pounds now. So make sure you guys jump on this. It's not going to last long, guaranteed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, to be an adult.
I mean, yeah, I know you got disposable income, right?
I wouldn't say disposable, but
for that, anything's disposable.
For marshmallows in a 40-pound crate, like, my goodness.
Where are you going to stack that? Like, where do you store 40 pounds of marshmallows?
What do you do after you open the first one? Aren't the rest of them just going to become, like, hardened?
I'm not a marshmallow expert. I don't know. Maybe chat knows.
Maybe chat knows. And it seems like they might want the link. Can't really do that for you. I could, but it's just something for all of you to think about. Food for thought, as it is going to be a little
literally.
Yeah, quite literally. It's going to be an eco here from the HellRaisers. Some Deagles, P250, CZs, and a lot of room to work with.
I feel like I've seen this story before. Soaker gets 1 kill. Oh, this time it's not going to be a triple kill from Deaths. Instead, it's going to be a bomb plant for HellRaisers at least. And, okay, Mopos.
What on tarnation was that?
It's calculated.
Yes, I'm sure.
Don't worry about it.
Bomb planted. Oscar's over here. They have gained at least the AK in the pursuit of this round. Oh. And with the bomb planted, real interesting time to be alive for the Movistar Riders. Issa with quite the drop will find the 1 Deagle on Alex. Not even a chance in that round. here we go. This is where things get spicy. He does find the frags necessary, and he will get on it, and he will get the defuse. Oof. So there you have it. Almost a disaster for the Movistar Riders, but they are able to
hold on.
Eventually get that round back in their favor.
Yeah, they do, as we see the GG.Bet odds coming in for the map winner, who is more likely to take Inferno 1.45 in favor of Movistar Riders, and HellRaisers at 2.59. If you were to, well, venture your gold and your essence and God knows what on that.
Yeah, whatever. I guess if you want to put your essence on something, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Not really,
don't bet your soul, though.
Not really sure what the essence would cost me in the long run. Haven't really figured that one out. What I have figured out is it's going to be HellRaisers that have bought up into this round. Really close to capitalizing on that last round. Yep, you can eat 40 pounds of them in one setting. That would be an interesting take. Can't guarantee that would be good for the dietary portion of your body.
Everything shuts down at that point.
Not really sure. What does this supersize me? Is that the...
Oh, right.
It's basically the...
This is the next level version. Dear Lord.
I've seen some things today, Halvor.
Well, you're about to see a B take from HellRaisers.
Yes, I am. 4 of them all in banana, ready to go. And it's going to be 3 stacked there from the Movistar Riders. They got some utility to flush out these defenders and the Spaniards, but let's see if they can pull the trigger. They do smoke off Mixwell. The boost is spotted out early. Alex not able to do anything with it. Another Molotov, again, being used to flush out these defenders quite well. I'm convinced that's a good take there from HellRaisers. Really well done. Mixwell going for the wall bang. Just almost, if he just goes to the left. It's one of those where you have no bias, but if the wall bang lands, you do kind of feel cool about it. It's not one that you see every day. It's nothing new, but it's not one that you see every day. He just waiting for Soaker to walk out on his crosshair. The timing on point. And the evacuating will be Deaths and Mixwell, saving an AUG and Op. And that'll be a 5th one on the board for the HellRaisers. So, marshmallows.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. There's all kind of neat little trinkets you could pick up over on Amazon. Also on csgo.net if you use code word Cologne.
Yeah, if you do so, you get the chance to get 30% more on your balance, and also the added benefit of trying to win some cool skins.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Mother trucker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Family show.
Trucker.
Okay, dude. Whatever you got to say to yourself, man. What would your mother say?
What, instead of mother trucker?
Yeah, how would... Actually, I'm not real sure now that I think about it.
Yeah. I know what Jason would say. Lil Momo.
Lil Momo. Also a mother of us and of other sorts.
Proud hen.
He's something, I'll tell you that. Five AKs for the HellRaisers and 5 rounds on the board for them as we look at round number 13. Good grenade on to Mixwell. Gonna do good damage. Oh. That's the one that did a lot of the damage. 9 HP, and after taking the shot, taking down Angel, he's gonna back off. So the damage worth it at the end of the day, I suppose. And that smoke's gonna back off any sort of opening that HellRaisers could have found into the Beast's sight. They're gonna elect to just huddle up here in middle and hold on.
See how well they can do that. Well, Stoker at least has found a weight. Oscar's gonna get a response in, but he's taking a lot of damage here, and he still needs to fight through 3 players.
Yeah, a lot of work here to be done from the HellRaisers. 2v4.
You think you might try to sell this by going towards V? Getting a rotation. Okay then, Nukia. Not sure how planned that was, but Mopa's still lurking around.
All calculated. Mopa's with the MP9 is going to hear the plant, and he's going to stop it. That's a feels bad, man. 18 seconds on the clock. And Oscar with 17 HP of his own will spot the head. Really good shot there. This defender of Movistar Riders is really far away. It's going to be Mixwell at 9 HP versus 17 of Oscar. This one has spun around, hasn't it, Halvor?
It really has. Now the 1v1. He doesn't know where Mixwell's coming from. Both just pretty much one bullet.
Yeah, playing with this pistol is a good idea. The comm has been made that he's low. That smoke is a weird one, to say the least. It's going to force Mixwell to play outside of it, and he's going to go to clear some angles. Meanwhile, Oscar's working his way back through the apartments. So should timing work out, Oscar's going to find Mixwell in a really awkward position.
Ooh. Time's running out on Mixwell as well. He's going to have to stick this.
Oh, he
pretty
can.
much.
He really can. Look at this. Oh, boy.
The pillar. Oh, and he actually let it go.
Wow.
I don't think he realized how well protected he was by that pillar.
That was a good little turn there. Just enough to stay on the defuse. That was a really well thought out thing there for Mixwell to have done. But not enough. And it's going to be a 6 for the HellRaisers. This is the Movistar Riders map pick.
It's very true.
And having lost the first one, they're holding on to this lifeline to take us to a third.
See how that pans out.
Which is Nuke.
Yeah, we've seen HellRaisers play Nuke already once this evening. And I think it's safe to say that we've seen better showings of them in the past.
Well, we got to get there first.
Yeah, right now HellRaisers putting up a pretty solid T-side here on Inferno, so it might not be needed. So we have a bit of a stack for Movistar Riders over towards that B bomb site. Only 2 players defending A, and well, one of them's gone. That is just pistols.
Wow. Did he see him? I imagine he did, right? Yeah.
Somebody saw him.
He popped on the radar for sure.
Here we go. Well, 1 player alive, that's Mixwell. He has a USP. He might hope to scavenge a weapon here and banana and do something with that. But most likely just hold on to it into the next round if doable. So you see HellRaisers with Angel. Bomb him back. He's going to make his way out through Abs to get the bomb plant down. Pretty much a guaranteed round for HellRaisers. They're going to get to 7. They're actually looking to win out the T-side half here on Inferno. Would be pretty nice change of pace from them, considering what we saw in the other first halves of the day. Now, not too likely that we're going to see anyone from HellRaisers. If they were to go hunting for Mixwell to actually find him, a lot of small nooks and crannies and places to hide that you need to check as a T if you want to eke him out. He's not going to be anywhere near the B-bomb site. So Mixwell will at least get an AK to his name.
Yes, he will. Bomb will explode. 7-7 as we look at the last round of the half. HellRaisers keeping this competitive, even though, as I've said, not their map pick. Having won that first map in overtime. Here we will sit. Showing from Deaths and Mixwell. The rest of the team looking to catch up, and Alex being a little bit more impactful here in terms of numbers. Grenades being exchanged on Banana.
Very much so. Angel taking the brunt of that. 19.
Good catch, bro. Hello. Hello, this is Halvor. Speak with the Batman voice. Hello, this is Batman.
Give us your best Batman impression. Actually, just do a round as Batman.
I don't even know. I mean, that is basically the Batman voice, right? I mean,
I feel like, well, like I said, you have to look at it like, who are you going for? George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Ben Affleck.
I haven't watched a Batman movie in a long time, my friend.
Mr. Bale. Just go as dark and gritty as possible.
Here we go, Mixwell. Keeping him honest. And now, it will be a transition from the HellRaisers to head back to Banana. Ooh, a good shot there from Lowell. And Mixwell does fall.
Do you do more of the ooh sounds?
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, ah. Ooh. Ah, indeed. Hello, this is God. Cal Admin. Sorry. We're really off course at this point. We have reached the witching hour here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We'll ring it back in. Mopaz with a good kill of his own in AP9. Not able to get away in the moment. But a good spam from spawn from Alex. So that enough. With 8 seconds left on the clock, the bomb being planted just barely in the nick of time. His teammate there really needs to get over here to help Nookie out. They can stick this defuse. This last player in Lowell is not going to make it up banana in time. They know this. Or maybe they don't. They were looking towards T, and that's going to be the end of the half. So 8-7, Movistar, keeping it here, keeping it alive.
Keeping it here, keeping it there.
Keeping it here, keeping it there, taking the fight. Or not. Fight or flight. That is what this matchup is, as it is an elimination matchup.
Yeah, there we see the scoreboard as well. Oscar putting up 12 frags together with Lowell. Lowell having good maps, really, to start us off for HellRaisers. Angel had a bit of a slow half now again. Same thing happened on Mirage. He made up for it big time in the second half, though. We see Death topping the charge on the set of Movistar Riders. On we go. Pistol round.
Pistol round indeed. No kits, 5 armor, and some USPs. Looking to take that fight would be Oscar. Somehow miraculously survives with 1 HP. And that's going to be enough for him to go ahead and get out of dodge. Looks like Mopaz has just an inkling that he's not alone here at Banana. It'll be Law that just eats him alive. Alex is able to get some sort of trade up there, so. Ooh. Nice shot from Nookie. The bomb will go down. This has been a good round here for the HellRaisers. Looking like an 8th. Alex and Death's going to have to do something crazy. They're going to actually grab that bomb and try to get out of there. It was a good idea considering no ground grabbed.
Well,
Death's, I'd say, had a chance there, but ultimately Izza had more of one.
That's how you deal with that issue.
Yeah, and I'd say there's a chance if you head over to csgo.net and you could probably
have a chance at winning some skins. But what you should do is use the code
Cologne, C-O-L-O-G-N-E. G-N-E.
You get 30% to top off your balance. Not a bad go off of it. And Alex needs to get a bomb plant to top off the balance of Movistar Riders here.
That would go a long way. He could, in theory, get the plant down if he does it safe. Having that smoke, never mind. Oh. There was a chance. I would say there was a chance.
It's fair. I'll allow it.
And what do we have next here? As 8-8 is on the board.
I mean, that sounds right up your alley.
Basically, it's just got to get into it naturally, of course.
All right, we'll get there. I got a little treat for you. Coming up in...
Maybe it should be one of these rounds, though, because it's kind of a throwaway, right?
That is true, actually. There's
Eagles
nothing really...
Clocks and
yeah, not much invested on the side of Movistar Riders. And who knows? I mean, Forrest Gump can run pretty quick, but can he talk pretty fast?
Well, I don't know if he could, but if he was here, hold on, let me see if we can get him on the mic.
It's like, hey, Tom.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, Lieutenant Dan. How you gonna walk? You ain't got no legs. Here we got Oscar towards the arch. Oh, he finds 1, finds 2, can't find a 3rd. But Mama said holding the arch is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Jesus, sorry guys.
Skedaddle.
Got to get Tom Hanks out of the studio.
Keeps showing up. Just like at him here,
unannounced,
Ben Affleck.
Like, strange like that, right?
Really is.
Yep. And we're back at it. It looks like the seesaw is in full effect here, and the Flash not going to do anything that they would have liked because Angel has other plans. Picks up a deagle for himself in the process. 9-8 here with HellRaisers. Starting to take a stride in the right direction. Will they go for the buy over on the Movistar Rider side? Yes, they will. And yes, they can.
Oh, see, actually, one of the first times we're seeing a Krieg being busted up by either of these sides. Something we saw a lot of yesterday. Obviously, we did have Liquid play, so I guess it comes with the territory, but not nearly as many Kriegs today. Oscar going to go for the wide peak. Doesn't find anything. Oh, spots one out.
I hate that fight right there. That's such an awkward fight for the guy top middle.
Oh, I feel like I lose that 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Because the guy in pit somehow, or the guy in Vietnam somehow magically just has automatic, I don't know, like lock-on aim every single time. He just needs one bullet.
All he's got to do is pop up.
Yeah,
you know,
pop
it
up.
really is a crouch out of underpass and just shoot, and it's just
Bam.
like...
You got the tiniest of angles.
Nice flick from Oscar. Doesn't land, though. Looked just about right.
10 out of 10 side points.
Yeah. And here we are, still at a 5 versus 5. Buy up on both sides. Galil from Mopez, having taken considerable damage already. Not a whole lot of utility. 3 smokes still to kind of hold on to what they've got here towards Banana. They've left the bomb. Just an indication as to where they don't want to go as of yet.
Well, let's see where they can take it. Maxwell firing blindly into the smoke, hoping to catch somebody from HellRaisers peeking wide. Could be the case. Oscar, though, first one to grab a kill. He's going to find a second one as well. Not bad.
He's going to keep toying with him, too, and that's what happens when you keep shoulder peeking the guy. It's not ended well for your teammates, and it didn't end well for you there, Alex. A little bit of solace in that Death is able to find some frag. But
Ace.
You know what? At this point, give Oscar the ace. It's going to be Death's into the pit, and maybe they're just going to let Oscar free roam for it. Let him have it at this point.
Come on, Oscar. Time's run out. You could have gone for it. Guess he just wants to play safe Counter-Strike.
Oscar, I'm not a smart man, but I know what an ace is. Sorry. I'm done, I swear. I'm done. Good frags here. And they kept wanting to press it, too. Like, I can understand the first guy, this guy right here, wanting to take that fight. Just a rough one to take, you know? And then that one, of course, Maxwell really just stuck out there.
Kind of hard committed to it as well. It's tough to deal with it and, like, how you're going to get around to a bomb site or, you know, whether it's A or B when you don't have utility left. Kind of had to go while the smokes were down. That's what you get.
That is very true. An elimination matchup here, and it's HellRaisers sitting pretty, having won the first map in overtime, 10-8 here in the second, and we're going to see if they can continue on the path that they're on. Looks like Movistar Riders want to posture towards B a little bit. Not much to work with in their camp right now. Smoke, some flashes, but only that one AK. He's going to get a flash clear, and it's not going to work out for Angel. In fact, he's just going to get P250 down. It's Mopez that comes out on top. Oh, and they're going to keep running away with it. Picking up that Krieg, they're going to continue a violence of action here on the B site.
And that's a save round.
That it is. And that's what Movistar Riders needed.
Very much so, and definitely not what HellRaisers had planned for. Kind of curious whether or not Nuki just straight up missed out on where it's meant to flash. Even though you're close corner on that kind of a peak, normally they should be flashed. Definitely spirals everything out of control, though, giving Mopos a Krieg in hand. They're going to take full advantage. Bomb flick goes down. Obviously, nobody interested on the side of HellRaisers to try to retake that. The 9th is going to be in play. A lot of free weaponry as well. Looking at more marshmallow deals.
Nah, man. No more marshmallows.
Got to look out for the people. Saw some requests in chat for more marshmallows.
Did you?
Yeah, somebody wanted to, you know, being kept up to date really on what's going on in the marshmallow world, where all the good deals are to be found.
It's such a strange phenomenon in 2019 that we have such amenities at our disposal, but we do. And it's right there at our fingertips, and that's the even more crazy part. Nonetheless, speaking of fingertips, right now we do have a pretty even buy across the entirety of the map. All 10 players with admirable weapons until Mopez falls right into the crosshair of Oscar.
I'm not really sure. Yeah, Oscar, don't think he thought through that. She extinguishes the Molotov. Probably wanted to peer through at the corner. It's not going to be possible with how it spread. Still see the Molotov coming out. Being banked off the skybox.
Boom.
Also, Angel dying. Pushed off the angle by the Molotov. And rotation has come in here.
And it's going to be deaths to keep a little bit of action going on over on the A site, just enough maybe to cause them to stick around on the side of HellRaisers a little bit longer, but they have walked in so far. And so far, so good. The bomb will be the next part of this plan that needs to come into fruition with Soaker.
Yeah, Oscar is clearing out A apps, though, so you can see rotation from Issa coming in towards the B1 side as well. So they have a pretty good idea as to what's coming.
That they do. Using Molotovs for the taste of their own medicine. Nice little slide out there by Nookie. It will take down Alex. Ultimately, that information was communicated, and everything was great until Issa shows up and finds 2. But Movistar Riders have equalized. They have brought us to 10-10. Good stuff here.
Well, Lowell getting caught out with the smoke there. Definitely not doing any help for HellRaisers. Back on equal footing. Neither team really able to pull away. This also does its number on the money on the side of HellRaisers. Oscar's actually opted to buy in for an op. And that's going to be it.
Yes, indeed.
So big investment from Oscar, hoping to find something early on, you would imagine, but not going to be the case. Nobody willing to give him that opportunity.
Will we go to nuke now if we've stabilized? And by that being the big question on hand. Tomorrow we have 2 decider games, 2 best of 3s. Set to start a little bit later.
Yep.
In fact, if my calculations are correct, it looks like 5 p.m. CEST will be the first matchup. The second one being there at 8:30 CEST. That's 1720-30 for anyone else out here in the real world. Then there's a bit of an off day, and then we're going to have day number 5, June 17th, which is going to encompass the semifinal 1, 2, and then the grand final, all best of 3s. That will be where Mr. Dinko comes into the picture.
Yeah, that's where it all gets decided as well. Who finally gets to go to the magical place of Cologne.
It is pretty magical, I'll give you that.
All right. Let's see if there can be some magical defense coming in from HellRaisers, though. So far, Issa not having the luck needed. Oscar has been smoked off as well, so he's probably better off bailing out on that entire idea of finding some frags. Leave it to the pistol players to see if they can grab at least a weapon. As Movistar Riders will evacuate the bomb site eventually. Take it from there. Well, Movistar Riders will be back in the lead after a bit of a rough go of things. Keeping everyone alive as well. Mix will have already built up a bit of a bank on his end, but for the 4 others, it's going to be a welcome thing.
And since this round is already in the bag, I'm going to go ahead and reflect to the Twitter sphere where I have just received a tweet. This includes you too, Vendetta, so don't think that you're getting away with anything here. Francisco Silva, or at S9_F Silva, has said, please stop saying Movistar. It's Movistar. And you know what? You're probably right. Now, I'm very sorry that I've not pronounced it the way you'd like.
Where did the second V come from?
Ma, M-A-W.
Yeah, M-O-V-I-S-T-R is what I'm saying.
Movie?
So it's like Movistar.
Listen, man.
Yeah, no, I just
real apologizing.
He's definitely correct.
Oh, he's right. Ain't nobody, faulting him on that. But, real sorry.
Just going to refer to them as the Spaniards.
Yeah, well, if that's what they want, then we can do that. Ooh.
Oscar still survives.
20 HP, though. Real
All
scary.
good.
All still mates.
Of course.
Still potential for the Spaniards to go anywhere they'd like in this round. They have a man advantage, and that will help them whatever their path they choose. And from the time being, with a minute left on the clock, it looks like it's going to be this middle area.
Yeah, HellRaisers have gone for the gamble stack over towards B. That's not going to be fruitful this time around. Oscar is moving a little bit back towards A to keep an eye on Arch. But as you said, looks like the T's want to make their way towards that A bomb site. 40 seconds remaining, unless they have change of heart. This is going to be the right call as well.
Yeah, it's going to be an Arch push here. They're going to try to wrap around. They might have to answer to an AWP, and they do. The luck just not in their way. And with that kill, that pretty much ensures the fact that the HellRaisers are going to not go any deeper into this problem of holding the A site.
Yeah, that was just a happy gimme for Oscar.
Really was, wasn't it?
Well, well.
Oh, hold on now. Don't be, you don't want to piss anyone off here.
Yeah, no, let's just go back to this Movistar Riders. Might go hunting, considering the fact that they had won the previous round so cleanly with 5 alive. And, yeah, that's just what they have, at their plate if they'd like to. Still plenty of cash to go around. Deaths could do it. Mixwell, obviously, but a little bit tougher to do so with an op. But they decide to be rather responsible. Death's actually just going to die to the bomb instead. So there we have it. 2-round advantage for the Spaniards. HellRaisers, they need to get going now because this has become a 4-round streak. And they're not going to get too many opportunities, really, to fight back here.
Spam coming down to Banana. And a trade of grenades will land in, but so far no casualties, just a lot of damage inflicted to the side of Movistar
Riders.
Riders, of course.
Or is that
Didn't get that one wrong that I know of, so I guess maybe, but for the
I don't
time
know.
being,
For all I know, that could be, I don't know, you got to have a rolling R or something. Riders.
Movistar.
Added an R in.
Movistar. Yeah, I'll just add an R. Just whatever it is.
All right.
It is what it is at this point, but right now they are in the lead. And it will be a buy-up from the side of the HellRaisers. Even if they do take an L in this round, it appear as though they have plenty of money to go into the next one. Lowell finding the open kill. He followed up with Angel. Trades coming in. Nookie doing it to him big time. 3 kills to his own. And that's Angel the cleanup.
Not getting the... I guess it's not getting paid for his effort right there. Gets 3 assists. And Nookie picks up with all the kills. It's a bit of a sad one, but here we go. You managed to grab one back on a bit of a shaky buy-in with minimal losses as well. That's what you want to see if you're a HellRaisers fan.
Movistar. I just want to add the rolled R in there for no real reason, I guess.
I feel like we add in a cheeky Arriba in there. That might get a little bit...
Hold on now.
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
Let's not go too deep into where we can't come back from.
Speaking of going too deep, Angel walked through his smoking banana, got promptly punished by Mixwell. Nades, Molotovs, everything going out in banana to clear out the top side of it. Means that he's going to have full control. There has been a rotation in. Lowell is in place, going to drop a nade. Not going to do much damage at all, though.
A lot of
in we go.
Yes, in we go. The hit there from the Spaniards. Somehow, someway, Lowell is sniffed out of that smoke. And he does fall to deaths. And yet again, we're looking at a save here. HellRaisers just really raising some capital of their own, really just keeping the money afloat on their side. 2 ops, though. And we will hold on to those going into the next round.
See what they're going to be able to work with, though. T-side here. We're getting to a point where their money was starting to peter out, so getting a flawless round like this is going to be extremely important for them. Gives them a bit of a cushion, a bit of leeway in case they were to hit a bit of a roadblock. Run stacking up in the corner.
Low block.
Yeah. No issue with surviving. No pressure being put on by HellRaisers either. There we have it. 13 rounds on the board for them. Inching closer to putting us on their 3rd map.
Oh, baby. Movistar. (13-11).
Lost your damn mind.
I really might have. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have just passed into the next day, Saturday, June the 15th here. On air for almost 12 hours, it feels. We're encroaching upon that. By a couple hours, of course. Nonetheless, Oscar with AWP is going to ring out, going to land the shot. And next thing you know,
Man advantage resides with the CTs. So the saved weapons already making their mark on the round. We've seen a lot of action towards B as of late. Might be a continuous trend as well. We've seen Mopaz parked all the way up towards the banana entrance, or B entrance. Or said the team to follow suit. And also a rotation coming in here. Lull could be just in time for this.
There's a lull for you. Angel finding one. This AWP has yet to show face, and there's the shot. They've heard it. They want to challenge it. They want to take the fight to it. And he's going to get what he asked for. Soaker letting him have it. Spam from Lull almost stops the plant, but it doesn't. It is going to leave Movistar Riders in a very, very fragile situation with the HP over there. 28, 40, and 15 to be exact, but the bomb is planted. Here comes the boost. They're going to put Oscar up. Does spot one. Quite the shot. I wish that wouldn't have changed, but still, quite the shot there. We're going to try to hold on the site for everything it's worth. 2 versus 2.
Low HP on both.
Low
Alex,
HP on
though.
both. Alex doesn't care. The swing and the home run. And there you have it. 14 for the Movistar.
It's going to mess with your head.
I feel like this is just a straight up troll. But even if it's not,
Playing it safe.
it is what it is. You know, like I get it. The Movistar.
I see an O, I want to say O. I don't know. So close to movie star, right?
It really is.
Yeah, movie star. Or Maw, was it?
Movistar.
Movistar.
Death Star. Good
Oscar.
shot onto Oscar to Alex. That was the fight. Yeah, the fight we were just talking about being really hard there for the top mid player. Oscar does hit it. World-class opper. I don't take anything from him.
Now, though, we've seen the Spanish team oftentimes moving towards B and finding a lot of success there. Last round, if we could have looked at Nikia to potentially hit one of the 3 shots from the back pillar, but been having issues left and right, and they're continuing as well. Angel's going to find a trade, actually 2.
Ow.
Well, that's one way to alleviate pressure. Also leaves the T's a little bit flustered as to what they want to do. Can't go back to that tried and true B take. Have to work into new avenues of the map. And Oscar is peering into mid.
He's holding fast with his op. Trying to be cognizant of the boiler, but so are the Spaniards. Both of them, actually, 2 versus 4.
So 33 seconds left on the clock. They don't really have all the time in the world to fumble around. They might just try to save. Yeah.
Save it is.
I mean, this is with a pretty substantial amount of money left on both Mixwell and Soaker.
We can hear the radio. Let's all just take a moment here to listen to the radio together. Us and you. And Movistar Riders.
Yeah. Definitely quite the motivational speech being broadcasted.
I feel empowered.
And I'm sure that he's due to, as they've decided to take a pause, talk things through, and I mean, maybe take a word of advice from that radio broadcast.
Still haven't figured out what it says, but that's fine.
Yeah.
The pause. Again, the decider will be Nuke, if you couldn't tell, at the top right. In fact, if you're joining us from work and, well, you're not able to watch, but you are listening, first off, hats off to you. Probably doing that without your boss's consent and probably some sort of liability within the insurance of the company. But nonetheless, hello, and I hope that you are having a fantastic day and whatever job that it is you find yourself doing. You are watching the GG.Bet Cologne Invitational. This is a group stage matchup, an elimination one at that, a best of 3. And after having lost the first map of Mirage, Movistar Riders are pushing the envelope now on their way.
And apparently, it's not a tactical. As we see the GG.Bet odds here, HellRaisers is at 3.23 odds, Movistar Riders at 1.31. Favorite to win this out. It is their map pick, but yeah, apparently Soker is having a little bit of a snafu with his PC.
Not sure if that means we can go to a break or not, but I'm going to assume no.
I'd imagine the same.
So here we are.
Back at it again with the white bands.
Yeah. Damn, Daniel. FBI keep bringing them all white vans through.
It's a bit of a different one.
Yeah, shout out Jay-Z. Sorry. Yes, we are just about to the finish line on map number 2. Do we go to nuke? We don't know. Stay tuned, as we are in a bit of a tech pause.
What we do know is if we don't go to nuke, that means one team has been eliminated. And it's the Spanish side of Movistar Riders. And that would be a bit of a shame to end their tournament life this early on, considering they haven't really been blown out in any of the maps so far. Pretty closely contested game versus G2, and obviously we saw how the first map panned out. It's a OT affair. Here in the lead, encroaching closer to map point. Who's at the door?
You ruined it, Halvor. You actually ruined it. I was trying to, you know, troll the viewer a little bit, make them think someone was knocking on their door. You ever had that happen to you?
Oh, actually, that's...
I mean, it's now done for now, but...
Yeah, just...
It's fine, man. I didn't really tell you, so it's kind of my fault. Tech pause. Staying alive.
But that sound clip, how do they... Because you've seen that happened to Sean Gears, actually.
It happened to me, man.
It
feels bad. It really has you like, wait, hello?
But how do they do that? Because you have to record it in a special manner, surely. To like the directional thing of it, because that's what really gets you. The fact that it's somehow just either that or everyone just has their door behind them by default.
Well, the weirdest part is when it happens to you and there's no one around you, and then you're like, ugh. But then you kind of realize. Yeah, I don't know. It's above my pay grade. Oh, we're back. Would you look at that? Double ops on the side of HellRaisers, Oscar and Nookie.
Well, with PC problems fixed, we get to go at it again.
Smelling like nuke. I don't know what that would smell like, but probably not so good. And here we are. Movistar Riders taking banana control, really kind of hanging back altogether. They've pushed it to as far as they need to, and really don't need to go any further without any sort of advantage being gained, rather than putting themselves in a disadvantage. My man said, who's there?
Well, we're about to find out. Death's clearing out Boiler. Early on, nowhere to be seen is HellRaisers' defense. They're playing a pretty passive one over towards that A bomb site, and T side, they're going to be moving up towards B again. They've just been abusing this side as of late. Angel drops down from the boost, and down he goes. Sight falls, and I think you know what's coming up, Trace.
I certainly do.
Well,
if it looks like a save, if it smells like a save, it's probably
a save.
Change their name to fundraisers. Sorry, man.
It's not bad, honestly. It's one of your better ones today.
Listen, I've reached that point. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Been going at it for a while. Been seeing some crazy Counter-Strike, and we might be in for more. I mean, it's guaranteed at this stage, either overtime or a third map.
One of the two. Guaranteed. But from the looks of it, just holding on to these two AUGs and this AWP, HellRaisers going to buy up what they can in this last round. They'll be able to supply some weapons to their teammates, so all in all, a good save this time around. At the sacrifice of map point.
There we go. Potentially final buy for HellRaisers on Inferno. 3 AUGs, M4, Op on Oscar. Definitely have enough to put up a good fight here, but so far that B-bomb side has been a bit of a weakness for them. Whether it's early round, late round. Oscar tries his luck.
Didn't go well, did it?
Really didn't. Soaker and Alex are going to combine to take out the prominent Opper. That's a big threat out of the round already. It's normally towards one of the bomb sets that, well, one of the bomb side that they haven't dared to test as of late. And no real reason to either. Finding so much going their way over towards B. Angel with the one-way smoke. Tries to get the drop on Mopas. Not going to be successful. Not going to find a kill. Still 5v4 advantage.
Very, very true, my friend. And it seems as though time is a flat circle that has actually slowed. Everybody standing on their toes, the very tippy toes.
Alex, like a ninja. I think he spotted out just a hair of Nukia. He's going to be successful in finding that as well. And Angel, sole defender of that B-bomb site. That's going to come up big. Finds 2.
Yeah, that second one was unexpected, but this bomb plant is not something that ESL and Lowell can ignore. There's no saving now, and this smells like the end. Will it be, though? ESL and Lowell are going to try to aggress up Banana. They're going to do it with a quick pace. Using the one flashbang that they did have to try to clear out a path to take a fight to Coffins. Spotting one player in Coffins. That information has been communicated. There's one at New Box and then one CT towards Tree. The ultimate crossfire has been set up, and Alex falls. Death's able to stop that of Issa. Now just Lowell versus Deaths. There you have it. 16-12. We all know what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
Third map.
We're going to nuke. We're going to nuke. The last map of the day, no matter what happens, that will be where it all comes to a head. Halvor, anything that you want to say overall?
I mean, if I'm HellRaisers, I'm not feeling too confident right about now.
Yes.
Didn't deliver the best of nuke games to start us off, and this is going to be the decider to, well, pretty much decide your tournament life. Movistar Riders, the Spaniards, again, confident about how they performed on Inferno there, especially the T side.
Yes, it's true. Halvor, we're going to be coming right back after a break. We do have yet one more map tonight, and we're going to be heading there just after this. Nuke is on the cards, and hopefully you're here with us. See ya.